is a tutorial that I have been planning for absolutely ages. I'm obviously a huge Harry Potter fan, so this key mobile based on the end of Sorcerer's Stone is the perfect way to subtly sneak some adorable Harry Potter decor into my house. Plus, it's super easy to make. So if you would like to find out how to make this Harry Potter flying key mobile for yourself or for your home, keep watching! For this project, you'll need a ruler, a pair of scissors, a paintbrush, some non-stretchy clear string, a few colors of paint, 20 metal keys, mine are from Michaels, 2 metal hoops, one slightly smaller than the other, a fake white flower, and a hot glue gun. So to get started, I went through and took all of my keys out of the packaging. I found these in the dollar bins at Michaels, but I know you can also find them in the scrapbooking section. Then you can set your keys aside and we're going to start working on the flower. Now I'm basically going to destroy this flower. I popped the head off, which is really easy on these fake flowers, and basically you need just the smaller petals on the inside for each of the wings. You're going to end up needing 1 petal per key, so just keep cutting until you have enough for all of your keys. Next we're going to work on painting these petals. Now I'm using a pearlescent paint for a base underneath all of my colors just because I like the sheen that it gives to all of the wings. It makes them look a little bit more metal like they do in Harry Potter. So I'm taking that paint and mixing it with each of my colors and then just painting it lightly on each of the petals and letting it dry. Then I just repeated that with all of the colors until I had an even amount painted of each. Take your clear string and start cutting. The smallest piece should be about 2 inches long, then the next should be 3 inches and 4 inches and so on until you get to 22. You should have 20 pieces of string in total. This next part gets a little tricky. You essentially need to find the middle balance point of each key, put a dot of glue on it, and then stick the string into that dot of glue. Then once it's cool enough, you should be able to press your finger onto it to lock it into place. One tip I have for you is to keep your keys and strings in order from the length of the string. It'll make it much easier to lay out your project later. Then you're going to take each of your individual flower petals and cut them right down the middle. Then you'll have a nice straight edge for one side of the wing. You'll need 1 petal for each key, or you can mix it up and put 2 petals on. It's really up to you, just whatever you like to look at best. To glue these on, turn the key so the prongs are facing up and put a dot right underneath the string. What you're going to do is put 2 petals, one on either side, facing towards your working surface. That way when you flip it upside down, it will look like the key is in flight. One nice thing about this is that you can use as many variations as you want. As you can see here, I used 2 petals on this key. Once you've got all of your keys glued, keep them in order. Again, I promise it will be a lot easier in the end if you do this. And then we're ready to glue them onto the hoops. To do this, you need to divide each of your hoops into 10 equal sections, and I realize this can get a little bit tricky, so I found a circle divided into 10 on Google Images and put it right in the center, and then used that to line up all of the dots with a ruler. And then just repeat the process on the other ring. Next, take your glue gun and put a small dot of glue on each of the marks you just drew. Then take your keys and stick them on in order from the shortest string to the longest string, working your way around the circle. You should have the shortest 10 on the larger hoop and the longest 10 on the smaller hoop. And make sure you're working either counterclockwise or clockwise both times. Don't interchange the two. Once you're finished, lay out the smaller hoop with the shortest string at the 12 o'clock position. Then lay the larger hoop on top of that one, again with the shortest string at the 12 o'clock position. The shortest string on each should overlap with the other. Take a minute or two to make sure all of your keys are not tangled with each other and are as separate as possible, because it'll make the next part that much easier. With the clear string, cut 4 separate pieces and tie the 2 rings together. You should have 4 knots, one at the 12 o'clock, one at the 3 o'clock, one at 6, and one at 9 o'clock positions. That way the rings will be pretty centrally located within each other. you can see here, I've got my 4 knots evenly spaced around the outside to tie the 2 together. For the final touch, you can either take your clear string or a pretty ribbon like I did and cut 3 even pieces from it. Then you're going to tie those 3 pieces equidistant from each other around the circle. I just estimated this, it doesn't have to be perfect. Then take those 3 pieces and hold them up so they're touching at a central point. Twist them a little bit together and tie a knot. You should have a pretty even balance when you lift this up. Trim off any excess ribbon and you're finished. Like this tutorial. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and if you have any other ideas or suggestions for future craft tutorials, let me know in the comments. I've recently been trying to get myself on a bit more of a schedule for posting videos because I'm pretty bad at being consistent. I think that's pretty obvious. So I've decided that every Wednesday I will be filming a vlog and uploading it to this channel, and every other Saturday I will be filming a craft tutorial of some sort and putting it up as well. So you could get 2 videos a week instead of the month-long stretch of nothing that you're probably used to. So yeah, that's all I have to say for now, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!